Hello! Today I've got another review video for you about these lip products by Rimmel, the Rimmel Provocalips, in the shade Kiss Me You Fool and Skinny Dipping. So Skinny Dipping is the nude one and Kiss Me You Fool is the red one. It's, by the way, the red one isn't what I'm wearing right now. Right now I'm wearing In Love with Ginger, also by Rimmel. But in any case, just in case anyone was wondering. But yeah, these are actually more expensive than I usually, prefer to buy products. I'm pretty much a cheapskate. I usually prefer to buy lipsticks by Catrice or Essence because they're cheap. However, it is a fact that every time I do buy a Rimmel lip product, and I'm actually amazed and I actually completely love it immediately. So I figured I needed to buy more Rimmel products, and like 3 weeks ago, by the time this comes online, there was a sale at my favorite drugstore. It's one of those like buy one get one free sort of sales, but all combinations are possible. But yeah. In any case, one of the things, well, two of the things I bought were actually these lipsticks and also the lipstick that I'm wearing right now, which I just dropped. Yeah. But in any case, yeah, so basically they were like a lot cheaper. They're like 11 or 12 euros here in the Netherlands on their own, but now it was buy one get one free, which is really nice. Yeah, and I also just personally, I always like to just buy at least 2 products of a collection before reviewing it, because like, if I buy only one, I'd be sort of paranoid that I just got that one single really good color or that one single really bad color, even though the others are, like different or good or bad, You know what I mean? So I always like to purchase at least 2 colors, just because I think it gives more like of a fair view of the entire collection. Yeah. So yeah, basically I chose nude and red because you can never have enough nude colors and you can never have enough red colors. And yeah, I just like them. So I think I'll also buy a pink one sometime soon because I like these. With which I sort of spoiled the entire review. Oops. Oh well. In any case, you can see the swatches made of these in the next part of the video. I actually filmed it and just how they sort of, got worn during the day. But first off, I just also made a list of the things that stood out to me while I use these. As usual, I always make lists. So yeah, the first thing that stood out to me was that they're very easy to use. I did use a brush instead of the applicator. I can show you the applicator though. It just looks like this, just a regular lip gloss applicator. Really nice, sort of small size, and yeah, it's a really good applicator. However, I think it's more hygienic to use a brush, and also I get better results with the brush because I just get cleaner lines and just a better shape to my lips. So yeah, the lip balm is by the way the same. In any case, yeah, I just prefer to use a brush because I just personally prefer it, but you can easily use the applicator because there's nothing wrong with it actually. So yeah. Another thing that I find really important is that it actually stays pretty even after reapplying the lip balm, because I remember like back when, I don't know, I think the beginning of the 21st century, back when like long lasting lipsticks were like the new thing that was going on in the whole makeup world. Back then I used to have this long lasting lipstick. I don't remember which brand it was by. It wasn't Rimmel, but I don't remember which brand it actually was. But I had this issue that if you like the first time reapplying the balm wasn't a problem, but like the second time the lipstick sort of curled up underneath the balm and just sort of fell off the lips. It looks, how should I put it nicely? It looked disgusting, basically. Yeah, that was the nicest way to put it. It just really didn't look good, which is also a reason why I waited very long with actually trying these, because of like, there's no guarantee that these will work better than it did. However, luckily they do, because they just stay in the color, stays in place, and yeah, just when you reapply the balm, nothing happens to the color, it just stays in place perfectly. It doesn't get dragged up or anything, it just stays in place, so that's really good. Also, I do notice that you do need to apply the balm like regularly, because as soon as you start to feel about the same as it did when it just dried, I mean, it's a very distinct feeling. It's like, it's not sticky, it's just sort of stiff-ish. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but trust me, you'll know what it feels like when you try these, if you try these. But yeah, when they start feeling like that, it's just really important to reapply balm. However, another good thing I noticed is that you can also use another balm. Because these were like upstairs and I was downstairs and I needed to reapply and I was too lazy to go get them. And I just used an Yves Rocher lip balm, I think. And that just worked perfectly as well, which is really nice because it's just the fact like, this, like the color gets applied once in the morning and then the balm gets applied multiple times throughout the day, so the balm will go empty sooner than the color will, of course. So it's nice to know that you can always use a different lip balm with it. So yeah, that's another good thing. Also, they don't like taste like anything at all, which is also nice because I prefer to use long-lasting lipsticks for like dinner parties, things like that. And yeah, when I'm eating, I don't like tasting my lip gloss or lipstick, whichever one. So these don't have a taste. The balm doesn't, the color doesn't, so that's really good. And yeah, the last thing is they do actually last up to like 8 hours. Actually, don't know. Oh, they're supposed to last up to 16 hours. But yeah, they do last with me up to 8 hours. I have not tried them for 16 hours because after 8 hours I think they looked... Well, they still look decent, but they're past their prime. So yeah, basically 16 hours I think is just... I wouldn't expect it of a lipstick. I always think it's sort of... Yeah, I don't know. I just always see it as more as a marketing thing that to put it on there because I don't think it can actually last as long. Like, no lipstick can last as long. Unless you're actually planning on just sitting still the entire day and not eating, not drinking, not talking, just keeping your mouth like this. I mean, then your lipstick can last like for however long you want, but if you're just, you know, busy being a normal human being, the lipstick will definitely fade. So yeah, basically, but they do last for up to 8 hours, which is really all that I expect from a lipstick. Well, not really all that I expect from a lipstick, but all that I hope for with a long-lasting lipstick. Because like a working day is on average like 8 hours, so that's good. So yeah, basically that it's actually just a matter of like, no, it sort of depends on, of course, on how much you eat or drink and on how good you are at reapplying the balm. Because I do notice when I didn't apply the balm often enough with the red one, like with this one, of course, it's the same thing, but I applied it actually applied it more often with this one than with the red one. And I did notice that if it's not applied, like when it goes sort of weird feeling, when you don't apply balm, then it sort of like starts to peel off. Like, it doesn't look like, yeah, peeling off is a really right word. It sort of starts to show negative spaces almost. So like there's like a clean edge of lipstick and then there's normal, you know, bare lips just randomly there. So yeah, that's just, it looks sort of weird. So, you know, yeah, that actually taught me to use the balm properly. So yeah, but as long as it's applied properly, they can last for up to 8 hours, so that's good. So yeah, this was all the stuff on the list, so let's move on to the swatches. Now, editing still isn't my favorite thing on my laptop. Well, actually, I like editing, my laptop doesn't like editing, so I can't really edit in a way that will like allow me to talk at the same time that the, you know, that the other video parts are showing the appliance of the lipstick, I guess. Yeah. In any case, so I'll just tell you what happens without it being at the same time at which it shows it, if that makes any sense. So yeah, basically, in any case, the first thing I did was of course applying the lipstick. I used the brush for that, as I said, just because I prefer that. Yeah, what I really like is how it just covers in one go. I don't need to like go over it like 5 times or anything. It just covers in one go. It doesn't go out of place. It gets applied and it stays in place and it dries and it's just, you know, really easy to use. After that I just go brush my hair or I don't know, just get dressed, whatever, that takes about a minute. And once I'm done with it, then the lipstick has dried and I can just, like, it's easy to feel because if you like tap it with your fingers then no color will come off. And yeah, then it's time to just apply the lip balm, which I also use the brush for. That makes it really nice and shiny and just makes it complete. I just, you know, I really like how it looks basically. And then the last picture, moving picture video part that you're going to see is of the lipstick after about 7 to 8 hours. And you can see on both colors that there is some wear and tear. It doesn't look perfect anymore, it just looks sort of, yeah, it's like from a distance it still looks good, but from up close it looks decent at most. But yeah, then again I don't really expect the lipstick to still look as if I only just applied it at the end of the day. So yeah, that's really pretty good, at least I think so. So yeah. So in conclusion, I really like this lipstick. I really definitely think it's worth its price. It's, like I said, it's more expensive than I usually, you know, more the lip products that I usually buy is what I'm trying to say. However, I think it's definitely worth its price because, you know, it does what it's supposed to do. Like, it lasts for hours. And, well, I think 16 hours is a bit over the top, but yeah. In any case, it lasts for hours as long as the lip balm is regularly applied. And yeah, it just works really well. Personally, I would actually prefer to just use it for like dinner parties and just parties, just things that only last for a few hours, not an entire day, from like your early morning to late in the evening. But yeah, that's just personal preference. I just prefer for like an entire day to just really apply a new piece of lipstick, whatever. But yeah, in any case, so that's what I would use them for. I will definitely enjoy using them for that because they're perfect for it. So yeah, in any case, that was probably all I have to say about this product, I think. Yeah. But as usual, if you have any other questions about these lipsticks, or you know, like questions about the colors, the color range, or if you want to know how much exactly I paid for it, because I can probably look it up somewhere, but I again threw away the receipt as usual, because I always want to run a review of a product, I throw away the receipt, so I don't know how expensive it was. But in any case, yeah, so basically if you have any questions about these products, then you can always ask and I'll try to come up with a useful answer. So yeah, I hope this review was useful to you. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And yeah, thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye! Hello! Today I've got a review for you about a face mask. I don't actually, well, I do know how to sell it in France because everything in the text is in French.